what would you consider the first step to take to change the current trajectory in the country?
We need to look at those zones who are contesting. We need to bring in managers of resources, creators and managers of resources, not sharers of resources, and those who waste this. Our current cost of governance all over all the level is not acceptable anywhere in the world, because you do everything based on your income. This business, right, has to operate as an income. You don't go and operate like as if you're maybe some other bigger facility. That's how you can grow. What is happening in Nigeria now is that our cost of governance is even higher than what you can get in any part of the world. I always use this instance of government, and we keep comparing ourselves with nations and institutions we shouldn't compare ourselves with.
Okay.
Virtually every state in America is bigger than Nigeria. California, for example, is 2.6 trillion GDP. That's 6 times Nigeria. But I can tell you that it costs more to keep a governor in Nigeria than to keep a governor in California. If Jerry Brown is seen even in cover of 3 cars, he will lose his post the next day.
Correct.
So these are issues that
the Prime Minister of the Netherlands goes to work on a bicycle.
Everywhere we are, even the Britain that we all fly every day, if they see that the Prime Minister tomorrow in a 5-car convoy, I don't think he will remain the next day. And I can tell you the cost it can go on and on and on. These are things for me. Let's face governance. All these distractions, there's too much distraction. This shouldn't be a headline. A headline should be something more serious. Women, we cannot be talking about giving people 5,000, we are giving people 20,000 to start a business. We're doing this. If you go to other countries, what changed the dynamics is supporting small, medium businesses. In Nigeria, they are 95% of our companies like they are in China. But look at our loan portfolio in banks. Their position is less than 5%. The inequality in wealth distribution in Nigeria is unacceptable. 350 Nigerians owe ANCOM 5.4 trillion.
Let's go back to politics. You were one of the first persons to defect from one party to the other when defection was not yet popular.
No, I didn't defect. I just peacefully, you can leave. When defection is different way. Okay, go on.
Well, I'll still come back to that when we discuss Anambra State politics. But I wanted to ask you, what do you think of this gale of defection going on from one party to the other?
Well, for me, I have followed politics globally. There's nothing wrong in moving from one party to the other, as long as it's for the interest of the nation. For me, we should focus on what are we going to do to change where we are today. Where we are today is not good. It's getting worse. We have a country where our population is growing at twice our GDP growth. The consequence that even the 2,000 per capita that I mentioned, in few years will be lower. And when it is lower, the economy will be worse. We have a country where 13.5 million young people are not in school. That is bigger than over 50% of the countries of the world in population. You can't have that, and you cannot have all these problems we have today. So let's focus on governance. Whether people want to change from party A or party B, it has to do with the human being. That's why I said, let's look at all those who are contesting and hire somebody who is competent, who have capacity to deliver what we want. If he wants to be changed, if he wants to be an independent candidate, so be it. But we need to get it right.
In the Western world, they study politics in school. In Nigeria, people that have money go there to win more money to themselves.